tell me this. What is an acceptable amount of crime?
0.
Okay, so tell me when somebody's going to be happy. If what is that? When I hear that, crime's up. Crime's this. It's too much crime. What is the right amount of crime? Because that's an implication that there is some amount that we're going to be acceptable. We're never going to be accepting of crime. Am I right or wrong?
You're right.
I don't care about that. It doesn't matter. We had 1 homicide last year. We had 0 homicides in 2015, and we had 0 homicides in 2014. 1 homicide represents a 100% increase. People can look at that and say, that's a town of 45,000 people. Only had 1 homicide. That's acceptable, is it? It's not acceptable. So this is always a situation where you can never, ever get some agreement that we're okay here.
And there's a lot of people that see heroin addicts as, oh, that's their own problem. They're not bothering me. They're just doing their heroin. They can do what they want. But it really is associated with property crime. We've done investigations into drug houses and things of that nature. But something else that we do is when we get these phone calls where I said the public needs to reach out to us if they see things suspicious. Well, there was a group of neighbors in District 4 that reached out to us. They did report of concerns. They called the drug tip hotline. They called me personally on my office phone and said, hey, we have a house that there's a lot of problems with. Well, the street crimes unit did a knock and talk. They got consent to search the house, and they found over 200 stolen items. Those stolen items were brought there by heroin addicts that were getting heroin in exchange from items that they stole from Home Depot, Lowe's, car burglars, things of that nature. So we shut down the drug house, we recovered all the stolen property, and we identified many users of heroin that we need to look at because they're doing the property crimes. So it's all tied together where we were talking about brazen juveniles that are, spur of the moment, breaking out windows, and we're dealing with them as we speak, but we also deal with drug users. They're not only hurting themselves, they're committing a large amount of property crimes.
If you feel you need to put an alarm in your place, put an alarm. If you want to put some cameras up, do that. But don't scare yourself to death. That's the worst thing you can do. Be pragmatic, be logical, be reasonable. Take steps to protect yourself. Do the common sense things, but don't sit around in a fearful state of speculating about something that may never happen to you. What if? What if this happens? What if that happens? That is not healthy.